Champion, Xalatath and her devouring host lay siege to the Sunwell. The light has chosen you to defend it. We desperately need your aid. Seek me out, and the light will bear you to Quel'Danas. I answer to the light. All
The light guides my steps and illuminates my path. The light flows through me, and by its grace am I made one with all that is sacred. The light guides my steps and illuminates my path. The light flows through me, and by its grace am I made one with all that is sacred. The light
Liadrin, it has begun. I need you with me on the wall.
Lorthamar, the void will envelop us soon. Only the light can save us now.
No. The time for prayer has passed.
The Sunwell will not fall. Not while I draw breath. Little elves. I can see you grow weary. How much longer can you hold out? Flee and save yourselves.
Liadrin, don't.
Light be with you. You see? She understands it's hopeless. Soon, you all will. The light guides my steps and illuminates my path. The light flows through me, and by its grace am I made one with all that is sacred. The light guides my steps and illuminates my path. The light flows through... I know that I am unworthy. I don't know if I deserve your help, but I know my people do. Please give them strength. I admire your spirit, but that will not save you. Soon, I will break your world.
You can't even break one elf.
This darkness comes to devour everything. And when it is finished, there will be no more light. Without your aid, we will perish. I beg you, help us. Sunwell will not fall!
Not while we draw breath.
I am the blade of the light. Pleasantries can wait. Even with reinforcements, we cannot hold back the devouring host for long. Make haste, champion!
Evacuating the civilians must take priority.
No, we need to focus on launching a counterattack.
Anaria Shala. I answer to the light. I am the blade of the light. Fight well. We prayed for a miracle, and the vanguard of light answered the call. But the battle yet rages on.
Our forces are scattered. The devouring host will overwhelm us.
Anaria Shala. Pleasantries can wait. Remain vigilant.
The Void has come for Azeroth. Light aging. There is no darkness that will not flee before the light. The Void has no place in Champion. Find Eretor. I will rally the vanguard and prepare an assault.
Some must remain to guard the Sunwell. If it falls, all is lost.
Foul spawn of the Void! Prepare to meet your end! Farewell. The High Exile calls us to glory or death. another of the Light's chosen champions. Be the light that guides.
Are you a seeker of light, or let your inner fires burn bright, my brethren? We are called to assault the void.
Champion, over here! Let's do some good. Let's find the rest of the Vanguard. The High Exarch hates to be disappointed.
The light will shield the land of my ancestors.
We need to move the wounded.
We carry the flame into the unknown.
Go join the Vanguard, Farron. I'll escort everyone to the Sunwell.
Must strike back while we have the chance.
No, I will not leave my people undefended. With perseverance, strength. We have made...
Foul spawn of the void! Prepare to meet your end!
The light somewhere be with you.
Vanguard of the light! We make our stand at the gate. For Azeroth! For the light!
Eretor, wait! I must escort these civilians to the docks and get them to safety. There are still many unaccounted for. We cannot abandon them to the void.
Of course, Lorthamar. We'll do everything in our power to safeguard them. Surely the High Exarch can spare us for a moment to save some lives.
The beauty of Eversong endures. We shall not falter.
Come on, champion. Let's clear a path for the survivors. Allow the light to be your guide.
Voidlight Malanori.
Let the light heal your wounds. Allow the light to be your guide. It is done. The way is clear.
Champion! The evacuating ships are under attack!
Baladash, Malanore. I proudly serve as Regent Lord. Aldiel Shalal. I greet you on behalf of Silverman.
Our strength. If we don't protect those ships, we'll have sent the people aboard them to die.
Clear the skies and rescue any survivors you can find. Sunk a ship! Throw the survivor a rope! You got them all! Thank the light! You did it, champion! The civilians escaped the devouring host.
Turalian forgets that victory means nothing if it costs us everything in return.
The eternal sun still guides us.
Silvermoon prospers.
What do we need to do? I've bested every evil I've faced. Mount up, champion. We must get to the gate before the Vanguard attacks!
Handled the evacuation, Eretor. You're needed with the Vanguard. Vanguard is here to protect. Vanguard of the Light, form a line. Hold this gate.
Ready to fight the fight? Better to seek forgiveness than permission. Let's do some good. I've bested every evil I've faced. Please, forgive my father's tone. We don't always see eye to eye on things, to say the least. Creature's might, it was in such pain. When I was overcome by wrath, I lashed out in my pain. Is it the same for the Void as it is for the Light? High Exarch Turalian is a vaunted battlefield commander, though I think he sometimes forgets how to be anything else. The Vanguard has faith in the Light, and so do I. But I've also felt it fill me with wrath. And I'm not sure what to think when it does. My mother Ilaria would know better than anyone how to fight the Void. I haven't seen her for weeks. I just hope. Let's focus on activating the Sentinels.
little people and your struggles. Delicious. You still believe your heroics can defeat my devouring host? My forces are as boundless as my power. My fun is just beginning.
The armies of the Void are vast and varied. You are not prepared for what awaits you. Zalata, forgive my failure.
Without faith, the battle is lost.
Look around. Look above you. The void opens your eyes to all possible futures. And in every single one of them, your world is mine to claim.
Eritor, you broke formation. The light chose for you to be here. There is no darkness that will not flee before the light. The Void has come for Azeroth. Do not let this evil shake your resolve.
We cannot allow these Ethereals to pillage our sacred artifacts.
On that we agree. Eritor, hold the line. Champion, seize those weapons.
Belong to Saladin! I failed my people!
Thank the light. You've recovered the artifacts.
Another of the Light's chosen champions. Be the light that darkness fears.
I am the blade of the light. Diel Shalom.
The light chose for you to be here. The Void has no place. Vanguard of the Light, with me! Push these invaders back to the Void that spawned them! For the Light!
Offers respect, but you must press on! Keep going! Do not succumb to the darkness!
Forward! We will push back the shadows!
Hurry, champion! We need your help against that behemoth!
Light aid you. Channel the light from the weapons you recovered! Drive this monster back to the Void! Vanguard! Redouble your efforts! Today, the Void learns the power of light is supreme!
The old Void thinks this will be his crowning achievement.
Show yourself, witch!
A paladin staring down the might of the Void, with only the absolute conviction that he is right. So brave in the light, how will you fare lost in the Void? You are only fragile mortals. You never had a chance.
Pleasantries can wait. Anaria Shalom. Fight well. Terralion, we must regroup at the Sunwell before it's too late!
Damn it all! Vanguard, fall back!
light preserve us!
Turalyon is rallying the survivors to the Sunwell Chamber. We will beseech the light once more to help us push back the devouring host. The Sunwell brought us salvation before. We must have faith that it will happen again. You are the last of the vanguard to make it. I answer to the light. Anaria Shalom. Sharela Ra. Remain vigilant.
Sunwell's radiance!
Light guides my steps and illuminates my path. The light flows through me, and by its grace I am made one with all that is sacred. The light guides my steps and illuminates my path. The light flows through me, and by its grace I am made one with all that is sacred. The light guides my steps and illuminates my path. The light flows through me, and by its grace I am made one with all that is sacred. Another miracle. Light be praised.
It isn't over, Liadrin. Our friends inside can't maintain this ritual indefinitely.
Have faith, Erator. This is the light of our salvation. Pleasantries can wait. Aldiel Shalom.
Baladash, Malanor. What I do?
The vanguard of the light will need quarters and supplies.
I will consider it after I have consulted with the others.
You are not needed. That isn't your decision to make.
With perseverance, strength. We shall not falter. Silvermoon prospers. The Sunwell holds the Void Storm at bay for now, but its current state cannot be sustained forever.
And there's no telling how it could be affecting the rest of Eversong, especially the Light Bloom. We need an alternative course of action.
We Randorai can aid you in finding one. Grant us entry into Silvermoon.
Absolutely not! Your mere presence would risk defiling the Sunwell with void magic.
Then it seems we have nothing more to discuss. I'll continue my research in Tranquillion, should you choose to see reason.
The Grand Magister is right about one thing. Protecting the Sunwell is our top priority. The Vanguard of the Light will see to its defense.
Your aid was timely and welcome, Turallion. But remember that Silvermoon and the Sunwell belong to the Sindorai. You are guests in our fair city.
Guests, allies, and saviors, Lorthamar. Rest assured that we will guard your city and your people with the full strength of the Light.
I proudly serve as Regent Lord. What I do for Quel'Thalas.
I'll speak to the Vanguard while you get the other matters settled.